and welcome to a brand new episode of Are You a Movie Oracle? We have another redemption lined up for you today where two past contestants are coming back to get their redemption. Please remember to play along. All you have to do, have a piece of paper, have a pen, have a phone, have a whatever, and keep track of your score as we play. Then, when the game is over, please comment your total score in the comments section below so that we know how you did. It's always more fun that way, and I love seeing how people do. But that is enough of that. Let's meet today's contestants. Please help me in welcoming back our one-time champ, Daniel, and our four-time champ, Nick. Welcome back, guys.
Yo.
Hey, how y'all doing?
So, they sound so enthusiastic about being here. You'd think that I
Always.
was blackmailing them.
Well, you did offer me like free chocolate, so
Did I?
I don't know. Can you give me free chocolate?
It may melt by the time it gets to you. It's got a long way
that's
to
true.
travel.
Just put a couple ice packs in it, it'll be fun.
There you go.
Daniel, got any booze with you today?
No, for the first time, because, well, I'm having a kid, so my wife can't drink. So I've decided to, not be that dude and, drink while she envies me in the corner. So yeah, I've been sober. This might help me, this might hurt me. So the closest thing you're gonna get is fantastic Bluebell Crazy Cookie Dough ice cream from the great state of Texas. This is goddamn delicious. They don't stock it nearly as often as they should in my Walmart. I'm pretty sure I'm single-handedly keeping this flavor alive.
Okay, well, we've had people drinking on this show. We haven't had people eating ice cream, so I don't know, maybe that can just become a redemption thing. We'll see how that goes. I fully acknowledge today is going to be a bit of a challenge, but I've got things in place as best I can to be a little lenient with you guys. So I hope for your sake, Daniel, that that ice cream pays off. I really do.
Me too. I hope there's magic in this somewhere.
Maybe karma will be on your side, thanking you for being so lovely to your pregnant wife.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's like, no way.
I don't know.
And Nick, you were so close to being in the Hall of Fame.
I was, but somebody had to ask me black and white questions from the early '50s. So yeah, it didn't.
We're blaming me. Fate.
Who else do we blame? You and Meryl Streep, apparently.
I do not pick where the wheel lands. I just go with it. So that's the universe's fault, not me. But okay. Oh, apparently I've got two competitors today who I don't think like me very much. But let's they may completely hate me by the end of this, so we'll see how we go. Let's begin as always with the rules. Majority still the same with minor changes. So we still have 3 categories, 3 rounds. We have 10 questions per round except for round 3, which is now a lightning round where each competitor will be asked 10 questions in the span of 60 seconds on the same subject. Round 1 is still multiple choice. During rounds 1 and 2, you can still ask for hints provided you are willing to sacrifice half a point from your total score at the end of the game. Well, there's also the fact that you still only have 10 seconds to answer each question, and except for the fact that, in round 3, that doesn't really apply because you're on the clock for the whole thing. So, I wish you both the best of luck. I really do. So, let's kick it off and find out what the category for round 1 is. Category for round 1 is 80s movies. How are we feeling? No?
All right.
I give you hit or miss, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, there are 2 ways to be redeemed in the Redemption series. 1 is to win, 2 is simply to score more points than you did in your last appearance on the show. So, Daniel, when you were last on the show, you ended the game with 8.5 points, and Nick, you ended the game with 8 points. So, these are the scores you have to beat to be redeemed.
Okay.
Okay. D comes before N, so Daniel, you get the first question.
All
Are
right.
you ready?
Sure.
Fabulous. There's my timer. Okay, Daniel, first question. Which of these films was directed by Steven Spielberg? Is it A, Gremlins, B, Poltergeist, C, Always, D, The Goonies? Time starts now.
There's some like controversy about this one. I'm gonna say Always.
You would be correct. It was Always.
Okay, we know about the Poltergeist controversy, right?
We know about
Yes.
the Poltergeist controversy.
Okay.
But we're not going to go into the controversy.
I was about to say, like, I don't know, man.
I know I like to be tricky on this show, but no,
You tricksy hobbitses.
Not in regards to directors. I think that would just be pushing it. Nick, your question. Which of these movies was released in the 80s? Is it A, Back to the Future Part 3, B, Dead Poets Society, C, Pretty Woman, or D, Total Recall? Time starts now.
Dead Poet Society.
You are correct.
You almost threw me for a loop with the Back to the Future one, but I'm like, oh, you said part 3.
Yeah.
I did say Part 3. Daniel, which of these quotes is not a line of dialogue from the 1985 film Commando? Is it A, I lied, B, I let him go, C, he had to split, or D, don't disturb my friend, he's dead tired? Time starts now.
I've not seen this one. I'm gonna go with B.
It was not B, I'm afraid.
My friends are gonna kill me because I have not seen this movie either, and they love this movie. Shoot. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and say A.
It was not A either. The answer is C, he had to split. That is what is not appearing in those movies, apparently. But if it makes you feel better, I also don't think I've seen Commando.
Oh, 0 for 3 then.
Nick, which of these films does not feature a song by Kenny Loggins? Is it A, Caddyshack, B, Footloose, C, Beverly Hills Cop, or D, Top Gun? Time starts now.
That would be Beverly Hills Cop.
You are correct. Daniel, in 1980's Flash Gordon, how many hours did the eponymous hero have to save the Earth according to Dale Arden? Is it A, 13 hours, B, 14 hours, C, 24 hours, or D, 48 hours? Time starts now.
Okay. Somewhere in San Antonio, Rudy is cursing me. I've never seen this one either. Give me 14.
14, you say?
Yeah.
You are correct. It was 14 hours.
All right. Not
Congratulations on that. The best part about that movie is Ted. It was in Ted.
Nick, your question. Who played Skeletor in the Masters of the Universe live-action movie? Is it A, Jack Nicholson, B, Val Kilmer, C, Frank Langella, or D, Christopher Lee? Time starts now.
Yes, it would be the great Frank Langella, however you say his name.
I have no idea, but you are correct. That was the
Yes.
answer. Daniel, which actor directed Three Men and a Baby? Is it A, Tom Selleck, B, William Shatner, C, Gene Hackman, or D, Leonard Nimoy? Time starts now.
Yeah, 80s movies aren't my thing. Let me go Tom Selleck.
While he was in it, he did not direct it.
Yeah.
I do know the answer to this. Daniel's getting some hard questions. I'm going to be honest with you. It's Leonard Nimoy.
You are correct. It was Leonard
See,
Nimoy.
that was my second one, and then I'm thinking, nah, Leonard Nimoy's not directing Three Men and a Freaking Baby. Apparently he is.
Yeah, that was like the most random director for that movie.
Right.
No, but I love that movie. I actually love the sequel more though.
Is it Four Men and Twins, or what?
No, it's Three Men and a Little Lady is the sequel. The girl's just a little bit more grown up.
Oh, okay.
Nick,
I don't know that. Yeah, go ahead.
your question. Which of these stars Bill Pullman? Is it A, Weird Science, B, Aliens, C, Ruthless People, or D, The Terminator? Time starts now.
And you're asking which didn't star him.
Which did?
Okay. Which did?
Yes.
You said Bill Pullman. He was in everything but Ruthless People. You sure that did not? Because he was in the.
It was, sorry. Yeah, it was. It was which of these doesn't star Bill Pullman.
Okay.
And you're saying Ruthless People.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to give that to me or ask me another question.
do. No, you are correct, because that is the answer. Me just learning I should be better at reading my own freaking handwriting. Daniel, in Die Hard, where did Hans Gruber read about the 9 members of the Asian Dawn movement imprisoned in Sri Lanka? Is it A, the Times newspaper, B, Time magazine, C, the Sunday Times, or D, Newsweek? Time starts now.
Okay, saw this movie at 2 a.m. once when I was 11 years old, and that's about it. If you would have given me Nakatomi, I could have gotten this. Time magazine.
You are correct. It was Time magazine.
Ah, look at that!
And
The strikes again.
congratulations. Yeah, that is not a Christmas movie. I will stand by that.
Oh, get stuffed. And Nick, last question for round 1. In the notorious deleted octopus scene from The Goonies, how did the kids defeat the beast? Is it A, Chunk performs an underwater truffle shuffle, B, Mikey sprays it in the eye with his inhaler, C, Dada shoves a Sony Walkman in its mouth, or D, Sloth punches it in the head? Time starts now.
That first one, I'm sorry, made me laugh. If I remember right, I think it's B.
It was not B, I'm
Oh,
afraid.
okay.
Daniel, your opportunity to steal.
So I haven't seen this one either. Go with Sloth punches it in the head.
Sloth did not punch it in the head, but Dada was meant to shove a Sony Walkman in its mouth.
Okay. Product placement. It's a Spielberg tradition, I guess.
There's probably a reason why it's a deleted scene.
Yeah.
As I've been saying through this Redemption series, there are twists and turns at every moment of this show, and here's a new one. Today's category is not a category from the wheel, it is a category in honor of Oscar season. So the category is Oscars.
Okay.
We've got some tough questions lined up, but the good thing is with each question there are multiple opportunities to score multiple points because I really want people to get points.
Okay.
See, I'm nice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
This sounds like it's going to go well.
we shall see. We shall see. Daniel, first question in the category of Oscars is who has won the most Oscars of all time? Time starts now.
Walt Disney.
You are correct. It is Walt Disney. You can get an extra point if you can tell me how many Oscars he has won.
I want to say, like...
You won't lose any points if you get it wrong.
I want to say 56.
It is not 56, but he has had close to 56 in nominations. He's had 26 wins and 59 nominations. He currently holds the record for both.
Wow.
Nick, your question. 3 times in Oscar history, someone has been nominated for Best Actress and Best Song. Name one. Time starts now.
Oh God, best actress and best song. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Audrey Hepburn.
That is incorrect. Daniel, can you steal this one?
Lady Gaga.
That is correct. One of them was indeed Lady Gaga. You can gain extra points if you can name all 3, or if you can name the film and the song.
I think Barbara Streisand and Marilyn Monroe.
Neither of those are correct, I'm afraid. Can you name the film and the song that Lady Gaga was nominated for?
It was Shallow from A Star Is Born.
You got that correct, so you get an extra point. The other 2 ladies honoured in this very rare occurrence is Mary J. Blige for Mudbound in 2017 with the song Mighty River. And this year, Cynthia Erivo for Harriet and the song Stand Up.
Holy God.
I'm getting in my own head because I'm looking at 90 years of this.
Yeah.
Clearly.
So literally in the last like 3 or 4 years, there's been 3.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
The EGOT series continues.
Daniel, your question. Who won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor or Actress with the least amount of screen time? Time starts now.
The least amount. Who won?
Mm-hmm. For Best Supporting Actor or Actress with the least amount of screen time.
God. Man. I don't know why this is popping to mind, but Michael Clark Duncan.
It is not Michael Clark Duncan. Can you steal this one?
The only one, as he was thinking, I was thinking, the only one I can think of is Judi Dench.
Okay. I do believe Judi Dench is on the list, but she does not hold the record for least amount of screen time while playing that role. The answer is Beatrice Straight for the film Network in 1976. So now I will let you guess the screen time that she had for that film. Whoever gets the closest gets a point.
Who are we starting with?
Daniel, you can go first.
8 minutes.
And Nick, what's your guess?
Wow. I'll go 4 minutes. I have no idea.
This is like The Price is Right, you know, whoever gets closest to the price wins. And that point would go to Nick. You got the closest. She was only on screen for 5 minutes and 2 seconds.
Wow.
Okay.
Nick, your question. Who won an Oscar for Best Actor or Actress with the least amount of screen time? Time starts now.
I have no idea. This is good Lord. Michael Caine.
It is not Michael Caine.
Oh my God.
Daniel, can you steal this one?
It's the least amount of screen time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Hopkins.
For?
Silence of the Lambs.
You are correct. It was indeed Anthony Hopkins for Silence of the Lambs. And either of you can gain a point if you can tell me how many minutes he was on screen for. Daniel, what's your guess?
13 minutes.
And Nick, what's your guess?
I'll go low again. I'll go 10 minutes.
Daniel, you get an extra point for being closest. Anthony Hopkins was only on screen for 16 minutes in Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah. Dude, I'm feeling it too. Like
I'm like, this is like
my
insane. I'm like,
goosebumps are
I'm
going
worried about
up, and I'm sitting there sweating.
So
I'm
many
worried
of
about
you
the-
guys making your Oscar-related videos, but how much do you guys actually know?
Oh, I don't know shit. I don't do any videos. I haven't seen all the nominees yet.
And here
Before
I was.
anybody hates me for putting this category in there, it was actually my brother's idea, and he even suggested what kind of questions I ask, because this is all shit he knows like the back of his hand. I did, of course. He came up with like 5 questions.
See, what's messed up is I have a book that's all about the Oscars right back there that I have not read. It's about the size of like this tub of ice cream, and could have helped me out, but no.
Yeah,
No,
definitely should have read it. Oh,
Yeah.
dear. Daniel, how many films have won the Big 5 at the Oscars? Time starts now. Gonna need an answer.
I'm gonna say 3.
You are correct. It was 3.
Wow. Jesus.
Can you name them? You will get a point for each one you can name.
Again, Silence of the Lambs. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and I want to say Lord of the Rings: Return of the King.
You got 2 out of 3. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Silence of the Lambs. Nick, can you get a point by guessing the remaining film to win the Big 5?
I know this is probably not right. I'm gonna say African Queen.
Not African Queen, I'm afraid. The film was It Happened One Night.
Oh no, I wouldn't have gotten it. I was thinking Terms of Endearment for some reason. Like, as soon as I hit it.
I was going like Ordinary People or something like that. I'm like,
yeah, that's it. That's what I was thinking. Shit, 80s all over, man. That podcast is amazing.
Oh boy.
Rest in peace.
I'd say it's another tough one, but let's face it, they're all tough. Nick, your question: what woman has won the most Oscars of all time? Time starts now.
Oh my god, I'm thinking between two. Audrey Hepburn. That's not her.
It is not Audrey Hepburn, I'm afraid.
I'm gonna go with Sandy Powell.
Not Sandy Powell either, I'm afraid. The answer is Edith Head, who has won 8 Oscars, all for costume design.
See, I was leaning on costume design, man. Damn.
Yeah, I would never have gotten
At
that.
least you were thinking it. Good on you.
Yeah.
Daniel, your question: who has won the most Oscars in a single year? Time starts now.
In a single year. Single year.
Need an answer.
I know I'm blanking on this. Yeah, I've completely gone blank. Go with who's the guy who scores his own shit? Clint Eastwood.
It is not Clint Eastwood. Nick, do you have an answer?
Are you looking for the movie or the actor?
Who has won the most Oscars in a single year?
Oh, okay. God. James Cameron.
Not James Cameron. It would again be Walt Disney.
You're pulling that Walt Disney.
Okay, it's always Disney.
Point
God,
goes
and
to
then win
whoever
all those
can
damn
tell me
Oscars.
how many awards he won that year to gain that record. Throw numbers at me, people.
I'll say
3.
6.
We go 3.
6.
6. Neither of you are correct. The answer is 4.
Damn.
We had Best Documentary Feature, Best Documentary Short Subject, Best Short Subject Cartoon, and Best Short Subject 2-Reel. So, this was way back, because I don't think we got those categories anymore.
No. Yeah. Wow.
Do we hate the Oscars yet?
I've always hated the Oscars. Like, this is just icing on that
Brutal.
shit cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick, your question. What film has the largest sweep by winning in every category it was nominated in? Time starts now.
That is, I swear to God, if I get this wrong, I'm gonna quit the show right now. No, was it Lord of the Rings: Return of the King?
You are correct. It was Lord
Oh
of the
my
Rings,
God,
Return of
thank
the
God.
King.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I win.
Extra point. Who can tell me how many Oscars it won that year? Daniel, your guess goes first.
11.
And Nick, what was your guess?
I think that's right. I'll go 13.
You should have just said 11. I would have given you both a point because it was 11.
Oh, I thought like if he gets 11, whatever. Good job. This is like that. There's a question before where okay.
See, the problem is Ashley is so tricksy that you start believing in the weird, like, network of lunacy that's in her head.
Yes.
You start tripping yourself.
Is this because I haven't seen Hocus Pocus?
I'm not bitter, don't you worry. Daniel, your question. Again, this is one where you both can score points, but Daniel will kick off with you. 12 people have been nominated for both Best Actor and Best Actor or Actress and Best Supporting Actor or Actress in the same year. Name 3 of them. Time starts now.
Kate Blanchett. You say nominated or won?
Nominated.
Scarlett Johansson. And, screw it. Meryl Streep.
Ooh. We didn't get 3, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Nick, can you name 3?
So 3 in the same year. Let's see. Am I allowed to steal his answers? Kate Blanchett, Scarlett Johansson. Audrey Hepburn. I'm gonna go back to Audrey Hepburn again.
Fuck yeah! Breakfast is Tiffany's gang. Let's do it.
No Audrey Hepburn, I'm afraid. And I can't give Daniel the full point because he only named 2 out of 3, and considering there are 12. But he got Scarlett Johansson and Kate Blanchett right. The remaining 10 choices you could have said were Faye Bainter, Teresa Wright, Barry Fitzgerald, Jessica Lange, Sigourney Weaver, Al Pacino, Holly Hunter, Emma Thompson, Julianne Moore, and Jamie Foxx.
God! I had Julianne Moore in my head and I was psyching myself out. Shit!
Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Ah.
Also, for the record, you keep thinking Audrey Hepburn, but the actress to win the most Oscars is Katharine Hepburn.
Why do I keep going to Audrey? I don't know. I can't tell how many times I've said the wrong person. So
This game is killing us.
It's murdering me.
Nick, you get the last question in the category everybody is hating me for. Who has won the most Oscars for music and composition? Time starts now.
Music, like soundtracks and stuff like that. Because that'd be a hit, wouldn't it?
Music and composition.
I'll just go John Williams because I can't think of anybody else.
It is not John Williams, though he does currently hold the record for most nominations in music and composition.
Mm-hmm.
but not the most wins.
James Horner.
Not James Horner either, I'm afraid. The answer is Alfred Newman. Can anybody guess how many Oscars he has won? Throw numbers at me.
9.
18.
Nick, I will give you a point. He has won 9 Oscars.
Oh, shit.
That was a guess, so maybe I should start playing the lottery again or something like that when I guess things.
Alfred Newman holds that record with 9 wins and 45 nominations, whereas John Williams holds the record for 52 nominations, but has only 5 wins.
Wow.
That's
wild.
Pretty bad batting average.
Category for round 3, the lightning round, is 90s movies.
At least I was born for this decade.
Okie dokie. So, please remember, you have 60 seconds on the clock. The clock starts when I begin asking the first question. If you must ask me to repeat the question, I will stop the timer, and as soon as I finish the question, the timer will begin again. Try to avoid it if you can. I will try to speak as clear as I can, because that is probably going to hurt you in the long run. So, you guys ready?
Born ready.
Daniel, first 10 questions go to you.
Okay.
And we begin now. In 1994's Pulp Fiction, what drug does Mia snort?
Cocaine.
Incorrect. Name the thieves in Home Alone.
The pass.
In Mrs. Doubtfire, what is Stu allergic to?
Peanuts.
Incorrect. Who played the inventor in Edward Scissorhands?
Vincent Price.
Correct. What is the name of the mysterious Turkish crime lord in 1995's The Usual Suspects?
Pass.
What is the alien's objective in the film Independence Day?
To wipe out humanity.
Good. What team do the Miami Dolphins play against in the Super Bowl in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective?
Pass.
In American Pie, where is Nadia from?
Russia.
Incorrect. Why does Babe run away in the movie Babe?
He's gonna get slaughtered.
Pretty much. What are the Sanderson sisters' names in Hocus Pocus?
Never seen the movie. Pass.
You are the first person to complete all 10 questions. I will give you that.
Oh my god.
Nick, it is time for your 10 questions. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. And your questions begin now. What actor is also known for playing Batman in an uncredited appearance in 1992's Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Pass.
In 1996's Mrs. Winterbourne, how many characters does Brendan Fraser play?
6.
Incorrect. Which Star Wars alum plays the group therapist in Austin Powers?
Pass.
What is Drop Dead Fred in Drop Dead Fred?
Imaginary friend.
Correct. Who plays Captain Hook in Hook?
Dustin Hoffman.
Correct. How many years had passed since the Titanic sank in the film Titanic?
85 years.
Incorrect. What does Clarice hear screaming in The Silence of the Lambs?
Lambs.
Correct. What prison job is Andy first assigned in The Shawshank Redemption?
Laundry person.
Correct. Who directed Good Will Hunting?
Gus Van Sant.
Correct. The Sandlot is a film about what sport?
Baseball.
Correct.
That was the most
Wow.
insane thing. I was like,
You were possessed, my man.
no, but I was like scared. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like psyching my. Oh my god. Okay.
Well, that's a
That was
first.
amazing.
2 competitors here who both completed all 10 questions. Well done, both of you. You were so close with the Titanic. It was 84 years. You were off.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Are you
Damn.
fucking kidding me? Okay.
1 goddamn percent.
I like this question simply because it's one of the most used GIFs on the internet.
Oh my god, it
been
is. Holy
84
shit.
years.
I've used that GIF 1,000 times. Holy fucking shit.
I
I
felt
fucking
no
hate
shame
myself
in
now.
asking
I've used
this
that GIF
question.
4,000 times. Oh my god.
Exactly,
please.
which is why I felt no shame in asking that question. It is one of the most used GIFs.
Holy shit.
So,
Congratulations.
the good news is, both of you were redeemed. You both beat your scores from your last games. And, Daniel, double redemption, you won!
I was sweating bullets at the end of that. As soon as I heard him get on a roll, we almost tied. We almost tied again by 1 year.
Fucking 84 years gonna
Almost.
haunt me forever.
GIF. Oh man, that was stressful. It's fun. It's always fun.
Yes.
Like I said, I feel no shame asking that Titanic question because, again, it is one of the most used GIFs. And yet, was anybody actually reading when she said, it's been 84 years? But so close, just one number off. And one number off a tie as well. I think not only, Daniel, you gained so many points in round 2. I'm going to quickly count them. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 9 points in round 2. So, well done. You got a lot of bonus points in those Oscar questions. And Nick, you got 6 out of 10 right in the lightning round, which has never happened before. You both were the first to complete all 10 questions, but Nick, you damn near almost got all 10.
You know what? It happens sometimes.
I've
never seen.
Had you gotten that Titanic one, you both would have tied. We would have had to go to a bonus round.
Oh god.
Oh
Imagine
man.
that.
I think you both did awesomely. This was not an easy episode. I know that when I selected these, when the wheel selected these 2 categories and I selected the 3rd, I knew this wasn't going to be easy, but you guys did awesome and so many points. Yay!
Yeah, look at that.
Hey.
And Daniel, you get to feel good knowing you did this without alcohol.
Yep. Stay off the booze, kids. It keeps your mind fresh. Again, Bluebell ice creams. Somebody sponsor me.
Oh, if they want to sponsor this show, I'm down for that. Just
Hell yeah.
Just ship some ice cream to me. Not that I can eat it right now, but that would be awesome. Once again, my hat, if I was wearing one, I would take it off to you guys. You both did awesomely in this episode. I am so grateful that you guys came back to do this. It was a lot of fun. I can't entirely tell, but it does look like you guys had been sweating.
It's... I feel like tense. There's
Yeah.
my chest is pounding a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little rattled right now, so I was like really like amped up for that lightning round. I'm like, oh my god, it's happening.
Yeah.
And you smashed it. Well done. Please remember that if you enjoyed either of today's competitors, then links to all of their stuff, whether it be YouTube channels or social media, all links to their stuff will be in the description box. So click it, go check them out, subscribe to their channels, stalk them on social media. I don't think they'll mind necessarily if they don't like it. They'll just block you. It's fine. So please do that. Support them, show them some love, and as I said at the start of the video, please comment your scores. And if you were able to add any extra facts about any of the Oscar questions that I do have notes on but I didn't ask about, feel free to include those as well. And you never know what the future holds, so we might see these two appear down the line in another episode for me to torture them, perhaps.
You got
Maybe.
the platinum blonde and you decided to go icy, Ashley. You got a hairstyle to fit your cold, old heart. Still fun though. Some people
If
like
I had the outfit and the figure, I'd just say I was Emma Frost. That's just like works. But so I promise not to try to torture you. But is there a possibility if I asked you to come back, you guys might do so?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Absolutely.
Oh, you guys are so great. So we will see you possibly in the future.
Joe Boston Day.
Shuffle, shuffle, baby.